signed in to Masjid al-Sunnah Wixna, which is there. Screen.
Okay, I've just started the YouTube broadcasting as well,
Yeah,
inshallah.
you can give me the access to the screen, inshallah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do that, isn't it?
So I think there's another way of doing it without co-host. I think is if you go to something like because I did it the other day in a meeting where
Uh-huh.
you click on participants or you click on something, security or privacy, I'm not sure, and then you can, you know, allow people
Uh,
in without passwords. You can allow them to share their screens and stuff like that.
right. Okay.
That was the
Right.
one I had. And I can't see it in this thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
طيب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اتبع هداه أما بعد. Welcome back. Alhamdulillah, we're here inshallah. We're going to continue with Madeenah book 2. If you would like to take the mic, you're welcome to raise your hand, inshallah, and get given the mic, and then you can interject at any particular point that you like. If you want to add some points, take some points away, no problem, inshallah. طيب. So, al-asma al-mawsula. If I'm not mistaken, we have these relative pronouns, al-asma al-mawsula, they were introduced in Madeenah Book 1. Is that correct? Anyone recall? Which is, we're referring to alladhi for mufrad mudhakkar, which generally translates in English as who, the one who. Allahu alladhi. Allah is the one who khalaqa sab'a samawat, the one who created 7 heavens. In this ayah also, huwa alladhi, he is the one who, alladhi khalaqa samawati wal arda fi sittati ayyam. While we're here on these 2 ayat, I came here because of Asma al-Mawsula, but in actual fact, what we could do, what I'd like to do is just very quickly to ask you, I've just seen the text messages saying it was in book 1. Alhamdulillah. So yeah, alladhi and allati, I think they were both introduced, masculine and feminine singular form. And over here, the exercises, they introduce you to the plurals. But very quickly, in this ayah, we have samawatin with kasra. And here we also have as-samawati with kasra. Now, what is the i'rab of samawatin and as-samawati? Can someone tell me the i'rab? Explain to me the grammatical position of these words. Go ahead. We'd like to do it. Anyone? Yeah, fine. Fadl. I can see that we've got a few brothers. Imran is here. Zaid is here. Ahmed Deel, Sadiq. You can give it your best guess. You don't have to be precise, but just to interact. Okay, so Sadiq says, so are they both maf'ulun bihi? So, or we've got a few answers, and all of them say maf'ulun bihi. So if it's maf'ulun bihi, okay, it's nice. Samawat, maf'ulun bihi mansub. Alamatu nasbihi al-kasrah. MashaAllah. Thank you very much. So in the case of here, this خلق السماوات خلق فعل الفاعل هو الله سبحانه وتعالى السماوات مفعول به منصوب وعلامة نصبه. Well, as we said last time, that the علامات الإعراب are either going to be أصلية or فرعية, main or secondary. Okay, علامات الإعراب. And الأصلية, things like أصلية, things like ضمة for مرفوع, فتحة for منصوب, كسرة for مجرور. And فرعية, where the rules are broken, like ممنوع من الصرف is فتحة for مجرور. And as I'm seeing that you're saying in the chat boxes, sound feminine plural, or someone said jam' muannath salim, the words which are jam' muannath salim or sound feminine plural, alif wa ta, the plurals that have alif wa ta at the end, those ones, they are mansoob with kasra. So therefore, kasra can also be alamatul nasb. This is alamatul far'iyya. It's not a main way. It's not the original way of showing i'rab. These are extra ways, maybe away from the main rule, one might say. So as-samawati, therefore, is mansub, and even though it has a kasra, this kasra denotes nasb. Alamatu nasbihi al-kasra. Okay. And this is a big giveaway, because as Zaid said, he said al-ard is ma'tuf. You have to say ma'tuf ala madha. What is it ma'tuf on? It's ma'tuf ala as-samawat. So that's the reason it has a fatha, because samawat is mansub. You can see the fatha clearly in the next word, wal arda. So it's far'iyya in samawat and it's asliya in al-ard. But my concern right now is not this, because it seems, alhamdulillah, everyone did understand and remember that this is the rule of alamat al-nasb. Afwan ya Ustad Abu Hassan, the class did start slightly earlier by 10 odd minutes because of the change of the time, because of the salawat. Now, alhamdulillah, masajid are open, so we'll be going there, inshallah, and therefore try to start the class slightly earlier so we can finish in time for salah. What does ma'tuf mean? Is it like circle as in tawaf? No, that's not really. This is not from two different words, Imran. Tawaf is tafa, that's the verb. This one is atafa. As you can see, two totally different words. Tafa, going around. Atafa means to connect to or join to. Okay, so ma'tuf basically means it's related or connected to to something that preceded. Okay, so rather than saying خلق السماوات وخلق الأرض, to repeat the verb again, just by saying والأرض, it connects to the previous مفعول به, which relates to خلق. Okay, none of that right now is my concern, because alhamdulillah, it seems like you all, mashallah, Allah barak fikum, mastered that the issue. My concern is why everyone is saying that these two occurrences of as-samawat are both maf'ulun bihi. That's my concern. Because I was hoping you wouldn't say that. Are they both maf'ulun bihi? Is it every time you see the word as-samawat with a kasra, are you going to say this is maf'ulun bihi? No. Exactly. So the first case, alhamdulillah, I'm seeing the answers coming through. The first case is this is mudafun ilayhi. So the kasra on samawat, sab'a samawatin. Allahu alladhi khalaqa sab'a samawatin. Samawatin, this kasra, is it asli? Is it alamatun asliya or alamatun far'iyya? Now, again, please. Barakallahu feekum. Is alama, well, most people are saying it's asli. Some person saying, some of them are saying it's far'i. And the answer is that this is al-alamatul asliya. Because kasra is the alama asliya of mudafun ilayhi. Okay? Sab'a, this is mudaf. Samawatin, this is mudafun ilayhi. مضاف إليه. ما هو الحكم الإعرابي للمضاف إليه؟ مجرور. مضاف إليه مجرور. أليس كذلك؟ بلى. مضاف إليه مجرور. وعلامة المجرور الأصلية، علامة الإعراب المجرور الأصلية ما هي؟ كسرة. أحسن الله إليكم. بارك الله فيكم. جيد. So let's leave that now and go on to what we came here for, which was looking at الذي and its plural. So let's go right down to the exercises. Here we have it. Okay. التمرين الثالث عشر. تأمل المثال. Look at the example. ثم اكتب الجمل الآتية بعد تحويل الكلمات المعطوفة بالأزرق إلى جموع. Slightly long-winded. Then write the sentences, the following sentences, after changing the أيوة أصل معطوفة شو اسم المطبوعة مطبوع بالأزرق, after changing the blue words to plural, change the whole sentence after that. So this one says من الفتى من الفتى من الفتى الذي خرج من الفصل الآن? Who is the young boy or young man, young boy probably, who or that left the classroom just now? So this is printed in blue. Change it to plural. Al-fata becomes al-fityatu. So you need to revise your plurals to do this correctly. And then once it's in plural form, then alladhi will change to الذين. الذي will change to الذين. من الفتية الذين خرجوا. This will also change. هي خرج. هي خرجوا من الفصل الآن. So a lot going on. A lot of opportunity to practice various rules. Pluralization, using plural of ism mawsul, and also using the correct fa'il on the fi'l. من الرجل الذي دخل بيتكم الآن. Okay, guys, can you give me the answers to this, please? Can you type the answers? So we need a plural for this, plural for this, plural for this. So 3 answers we need, 3 words. If you could just type them. MashaAllah. So some saying Rijal Alladina, some saying Rijal Allah. Yeah, when it's written in English, then I have to give you the benefit of the doubt because of the spelling. But yeah, Rijal Alladina and Dakhalu. That's the correct answer. If you got those 3, you're fine. Rijal and Alladina and Dakhalu. Well done. Some of you, I noticed, they wrote Rijal, but they wrote Alladhi. Some of you wrote Rijal and Alladina, but you wrote Dakhala. Well done. Let's go for this one, please. Number 2. أين الطلاب الذي أين الطالب الذي جاء أمس. What's the plural? What's the new sentence going to be?
أين الطلاب الذين جاءوا أمس.
بارك الله فيك. أحسنتم. So أين الطلاب الذين جاءوا أمس. طلاب. So what we'll do, we'll give everyone a chance to type the answers first, inshallah, and then after like 30 seconds or so, I'll ask someone to take the mic and read. I'll give everyone the opportunity to think about the answer and get it. And then the last one here, جاءوا. If I'm not mistaken, that's how Ja'u is going to be written. And there is a separate book which deals specifically with the Hamza, where to write the Hamza. When do you write it on the line? When do you write it alone? When do you write it upon this thing here? When does it have a ya? When does it have an alif? A lot of rules for that. And then the last one, ضربت. ضربت. عفوا. ضربته. ضربت الولد الذي ضربني. ضربت الولد الذي ضربني. ضربت الولد الذي ضربني. MashaAllah. Close, very close, Ayman. Well done, Sadiq. Except that I think your spelling on one of the words was wrong, but I think you got the idea. Oh, exactly, أولاد and Allah أولاد الذين ضرب. Hadi, almost. Okay, go ahead. Someone take the mic and read the answer, please.
Yes. Yes. ضربت ضربت الأولاد الذين ضربوني.
Again, please.
ضربت الأولاد الذين ضربوني.
So you're saying al-awladu.
ضرب الأولاد.
Because is that because awladu, this is the fa'il?
ضربت الأولاد أولاد الذين.
Al-awlada. ضربت الأولاد الذين then
ضربوني.
ضربوني. Well done. ضربوني. And what's this noon doing in the middle of this word? The verb is ضرب.
نون الوقاية.
Why is it there?
Because it's ashara towards to the khatib, in it, who's saying ضربوني to khatib, or yeah.
Why is there noon there? This noon of wiqaya, what does it actually do? Imran said that it's for ease of pronunciation. Yeah, it's also to stop the confusion and stop this waw being forced to go into a kasra, and then that would be to protect the rest of the verb. That might be the way. To sometimes possibly to show the difference of masculine and feminine. To protect the previous letter from going into the position of ya. جيد. أحسنتم جميعا ما شاء الله. Good answers. Then they said التمرين الرابع عشر تأمل المثال, basically exactly the same thing, but this time they've given you an example of mu'annath. If you notice here, each time the mubtada was always مذكر الفتى الرجال الطلاب. Also here the fa'il, the maf'ulun bihi was مذكر. In this example here, they are all mu'annath. Look at the example. الطالبة مؤنث. الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن من الهند. And because of joining together, this ta that has a sukoon on it, this alif or lam which has a sukoon on it, this kasra comes into play, which is لِلْتِقَاء السَّاكِنَيْن, to allow the two kasras to work together. دخلت الفصل الآن. الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن من الهند. الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن من الهند. Change that طالبة to plural, it becomes الطالبات. Question: what do we write on the bottom? What do we write at the end of طالبات? Fatha, dhamma or kasra? Is it because it is jam' mu'annath salim, has to take a kasra?
Dhamma.
Do you put a kasra here?
Dhamma.
Saves the day. He says you put a dhamma, not a kasra. Why would we put a dhamma?
It makes sense to me.
Makes sense to you.
It's fine.
It's because it's mubtada. It's mubtada. Ahsantum. And mubtada basically is the first noun in the sentence. Mubtada. The hukum of al-mubtada, it is marfu'. Is that it is marfu'. At-talibatu. Now, the plural of allati is, look at the spelling, allati. Allati. Afwan akhi, I'll try to get closer to the mic. Allati. Then the verb over here, dakhalat. Over here, dakhalna. الفصل الآن من الهندي. الطالبات اللاتي دخلن الفصل الآن من الهندي. The students, the female students that entered the class right now are from India. طيب. Go please and type the answer for number 2. Someone read the singular sentence. Abu Hassan, you got the mic. Go for this one, please. Just reading the singular sentence.
Singular.
Yeah.
This okay. الفتاة التي الفتاة الفتاة التي عند المديرة أخت مريم.
Again.
الفتاة التي عند المديرة أخت مريم.
And why did you say عند المديرة؟
مديرتي عند
Why did you
المديرة
say
مضاف مضاف إليه.
مضاف إليه. عند, yes. عند will always make the next word after it as مجرور. Because it is a ظرف and ظرف is مضاف. عند المديرة. Heard you saying مديرة, but it's مديرتي. And then this one here, أخت مريم. In this sentence here, the singular, where is the mubtada and where is the khabar?
Yeah, the khabar is أخت مريم.
Barakallah feek.
وفيك.
This is the khabar. But this is what tells you the extra information. Before that, you're repeating the same thing. Al-fatat, the young girl, which or who, allati. And al-mudirati, that is with the principal or the headmistress. The young girl who is with the headmistress, okay, well, what about her? You don't know anything about her. Give us some information. Give us some khabar. Answer, hiya ukhtu Maryama. She is Maryam's sister. Ukhtu Maryama. So ukhtu Maryama, this is the khabar. Jayyid. And before that, it is the mubtada. طيب, if you can put it in plural now for us. Some of you already have. Jazakumullahu khairan. Just look out for the spelling of allati. Some of you wrote it with single lam. Should be with double lam.
Ustad, I'm sorry to interrupt you. The first sentence, where is the file in the first one? It's at-talibatu.
No fa'il. Because this is jumla ismiyah. This is a sentence that starts with a noun.
Dakhaltu is not fail?
Oh, I see. Dakhalat.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. In this case here, you have the fi'l. The fa'il is damir mustatir, hiya.
Dakhalat.
Yeah, basically referring to at-talibatu.
Yeah, so because you said this is a mubtada at-talibat.
Yeah, so because the sentence starts with a noun, so this is going to be mubtada. And at-talibatu, which talibatu? التي دخلت الفصل الآن من التي دخلت الفصل الآن. All of this is relating to the mubtada. Hasn't given us any extra information. Even this al-ana, all of it. This is the khabar. Min al-hindi. Min al-hindi. This is the khabar.
Ustad, just a quick question over here. You know, there are some verbs like zahaba and others where they may not necessarily be a maf'ul, right? Like jalasa, for example. Like
Yeah.
Isn't
the
it?
intransitive verbs.
Yeah. So I think even dakhala is probably the intransitive verb then.
So was Abu Hassan asking about the maf'ul or the fa'il?
No, I think he was asking which is the maf'ul in that sentence. I think that's what.
No, Muzammil brother, I didn't ask this.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you were asking which is the file, is it?
You asked me about the fa'il, I think.
Yes.
So because I said that this is taliba is the mubtada, so he's like, well, if that's the mubtada, then what happened to the fa'il issue?
طيب.
Fa'il, so that will come when it is a jumla fi'liya.
طيب.
When it starts with a verb. So let's go for the answers. Ayman, if you want to take the answer for this one, read the answers. Got some nice answers being typed out.
نعم يا شيخ. السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام. تفضل أخي.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
It is الفتيات اللاتي عند المديرة أخوات مريم.
بارك الله فيك. الفتيات اللاتي عند المديرة أخوات مريم. That is what I saw that most of you have written. Well done. الفتيات اللاتي عند المديرة أخوات مريم. The second one, if you could read it, please, Akram, if you could just read the singular for me.
نعم.
Can you read the singular one? Just this sentence.
الطبيبة التي في مستشفى الولادة من إنجلترا.
Okay, a couple of questions about this sentence before we go for the answers. Just remember, Ism Mawsul, it starts with the same alif wal lam as you see this alif wal lam that has Hamzat al-Wasl at the beginning of it. Hamzat al-Wasl, alladhi, this alif is Hamzat al-Wasl, so therefore you don't pronounce it if it's in the middle of a sentence. So, as such, you will say, for example, al-fatatu allati, at-tabibatu allati, at-tabibatu allati. You go straight for the lam. Okay? So, no need to say at-tabibatu allati. You will say, you will pronounce the fatha on the alif if it is the beginning of a sentence. Secondly, a question. Why does this word have a kasra on it?
This is mudafun ilayhi.
Ayyuh. And where's the mudaf?
مستشفى.
Mustashfa. And why are we not saying mustashfi? This is harful jar that came before it.
Yeah.
Where's the kasra?
مقدرة. مقدرة للتأثر.
MashaAllah. Who said that? Akram. Was that Akram or Abu Hassan?
نعم. أكرم.
Ahsan. So, mustashfa, it finishes with its alif maksura. And there's no way that you're going to be able to get kasra at the end of it with an alif. You can't say mustashfa'i or mustashfa'i. It's just not possible. So, kasra is there, but it's assumed, it's implied, and what's preventing it from being, from appearing, is the impossibility. So this is what Shaykh al-Uthaymeen, he describes this. He says that this is majroor wa alamatu jarrihi al-kasra al-muqaddara
للتأثر.
منع من ظهوره. What stopped it from appearing was التعذر, was lack of ability because of the alif. And this is, there's no alif or lam on this one because
it's mudaf.
because it's mudaf. أحسنتم. So الطبيبة التي في مستشفى الولادة في مستشفى الولادة, this is مضاف إليه, من إنجلترا. إنجلترا basically means England. Where is the mubtada? Where is the khabar in this sentence?
يعني أستاذ في البداية في بعد المستشفى.
No, الطبيبة is مبتدا and
Yes.
من Incultura is خبر.
Min Incultura, this is the khabar.
Yeah, Ustad, I think this whole sentence other than Inglaterra is all mubtada and then the khabar at the end Inglaterra. Min al
Yeah, khabar at the end, yeah. So,
Yes.
التي في مستشفى الولادة, this is اسم موصول, and all of that is related to the mubtada, describing it. And min Incultura, this is the khabar. Most important thing, technicalities aside, is the ism mawsul, part of the khabar, part of the mubtada, and so on and so forth. That detail is available. We don't need to go into it right now. What we need to know is, where does the khabar begin? So therefore, where can I stop adding descriptions of the mubtada so that I can get on with the khabar?
Mhm.
So for example, الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن من الهندي. من الهندي closes the sentence. So if I want to add any extra information, I'll add it over here. I'll say الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن وجلست عند المدرسة وكتبت اسمها على ورقة. Or I can say all of these things if I like. Ma'tuf, wow, wow, wow. Adding wow, 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 and different things. Adding different actions. At the end, get to the point which is min al-Hindi. That's what I need to tell you. That girl who entered the class, who entered, sat down, wrote her name. We all know that she entered. We all know that she sat down. We all know that she wrote her name. But what's the purpose of bringing it up? To tell you, min al-Hindi, that she came from India. That is the purpose of the khabar. That is where the sentence bears its fruits. The sentence bears its fruits at the khabar. So, answer to this sentence, please. Got some written answers, mashallah. Aywa. I like that, Siddiq. You had it ready. That's nice. الطبيبات اللاتي في مستشفى الولادة in Incultura. Nice. That is the answer that most of you got. Who wants to read that sentence from the brothers that haven't read? Sadiq, you're welcome to read it if you like. If you want to take the mic, you can. You taking it, Sadiq?
I'm sorry. I thought I unmuted it. It's الطبيبات التي في مستشفى الولادة من إنكلترا.
Barakallah feek. Just the first word, read it again, please.
الطبيبات.
At-tabi.
Oh, sorry. الطبيبات.
Because the word is actually tabib. The word is tabibun. Tabibun. Then mu'annath became tabibatun. Then the plural became tabibatun. Yeah? So tabibat. You got it? Sadiq, you got that?
So I misspelled it. It's a bad after the yeah.
Oh, I see. You're actually reading your sentence. No. You have missed the ba after the ya. Yeah.
No. Okay.
Go ahead.
الطبيبات التي في مستشفى الولادة من إنكلترا.
Ahsan. Barakallahu feek. And I would just suggest that when it comes to reading allati, if you were to give it more of a mud, it'll make it clearer.
نعم.
الطبيبات اللاتي. That'll be clearer. That's the correct answer. أحسنت. جزاكم الله خيرا. And the last one, المرأة التي دخلت بيتنا عمتي. Oh, this sentence is a test. Can someone read this, the singular for me? Saqib. Can you read the singular?
المرأة التي دخلت بيتنا عمتي.
And where's the khabar?
المرأة
Khabar.
المرأة.
That's the mubtada.
خبر عمتي.
بارك الله فيك. المرأة التي دخلت بيتنا. And you can say so many things after that. دخلت بيتنا وجلست عند أمي وأكلت التفاحة. All of that. Then you say at the end, عمتي. She's my aunt. طيب, if you could write the answers to that, please. بارك الله فيكم. Nice. MashaAllah. Al-mar'atu, this is the mufrad. And the jam', as you're all pointing out, is an-nisa. An-nisa allati. Then dakhalna. MashaAllah.
دخلنا.
دخلنا بيتنا. And then
عماتي.
عماتي. أحسنتم. عماتي. النساء اللاتي دخلن بيتنا عماتي. Well done. جزاكم الله خيرا. So here you have the breakdown. مذكر, مؤنث, مفرد and مذكر. I was hoping to go into Dars al-Ashir today, but I think doing the practice on this was important, and actually I wanted to do some practice with these sentences, with these words as well. But what we'll do instead, that we will set this as homework, which is using these verbs to make sentences. كون جملا مستعملا الكلمات الآتية. Make sentences using the following words. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 words, 8 sentences, and you can experiment. Here's your chance. You could use any of the previous rules that you have learnt in the 9 lessons that you have studied so far. You can use ism mawsul, alladhi or alladhina, allati or allati. You can use the previous vocabulary that you've been picking up on in the previous lessons, inshallah. So 8 verbs, 8 sentences, inshallah, learn them. Barakallahu feekum. The next class, bi'idhnillah, we will start this amazing lesson, Dars al-Ashir. It's actually about time that we did some revision, because now we're going into something big. We're going into something big in Dars al-Ashir, something new, which is looking at a new tense of verb, which is the present tense, fi'al mudari', and that is opening up a new field altogether. So it might be a good idea to consolidate all of the previous lessons and also look at some Quranic ayat that match these similar rules, and just like a revision. We did that after doing 5 units, 5 durus, and I think it's a good time to do it now for these 4 durus before going to Dars al-Ashir. So I think next class we'll probably do that later, just to consolidate and revise all of the previous concepts, talk as much as we can, inshallah, before moving on.
So, quick question. This word al-kalimatul jadida is qaima. What is the meaning of this qaima?
Qaimatun, in this context, it means a list.
Okay, jazakallah khair.
Qaim is lists. Even though qaima can also have another meaning. Lists. Standing, a lady who is standing up.
Ah.
رجل قائم امرأة قائمة.
Yes, because in Urdu it says as-salah, namaz qaim karo in Urdu.
قائم, yeah, establish, exactly.
Yeah.
This is, but that's also from Arabic. أقيم الصلاة.
Yeah.
إقامة الصلاة. Give the إقامة.
Yeah. Qaim, establishment.
إقامة الصلاة.
And also you mean.
So the question about the timing, the lesson timings, yeah, from now on, inshallah, until further notice, the class will start at 7:45 KSA. Inshallah. I hope that suits. بإذن الله تعالى. بارك الله فيكم. والله أعلم وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
السلام ورحمة الله.
جزاك الله خيرا إن شاء الله.
Oh, what is one message?